DNJCRYPTO.
Oh, I am Dan with DNJCRYPTO. Today we are going to take a look at a software called Discord. We're going to take a look at how to get around the different servers, how to switch between servers, how to add a server that you have the address for, and how to control different things within it. So with that being said, let's get into it. First things first, I am on a Mac, but the icon looks exactly the same on PC. So first things first, you're gonna go to Discord. This is assuming that you have downloaded the Discord app. That is a pretty simple thing to do. So just go to Discord, download their app. So then you go straight here, open Discord. It does all these loady thingies. Alright, so it'll open up to here, your friends list first, and then over here on the right it'll show some summaries of what's going on. So that's what you'll always see over here. Summaries if people are streaming, kind of like here. You'll see who is streaming, what server they're in, all kinds of stuff. And then here you'll see your friends. They have that divided up into online, all, pending. Pending would be you sent a friend request, but they haven't accepted, or vice versa. Now, say you want to add a friend. You click the Add Friend tab, and this is the part where it gets a little confusing for some people. So enter username number 0000. So what this is, and also note it's case sensitive, the easiest way to do this is to have someone email their username to you by going down here and you just click and boom, it's copied. Then you just come up here and you paste it, and it's in the exact format that Discord wants it. So that is my recommendation. If you want, you can type it, but this method avoids any confusion of uppercase, lowercase, if there's a space, all that stuff. So there's that. And then over here on the left, you will see a list of all your servers you have, which you can put them into folders like this and put a bunch of servers together. If you want to categorize things, I like to be really organized, so I have some categorization there. Then over here on the left, you have all of your DMs that you've had, DM or direct message. So over here on the left, you can go between all your servers. All you gotta do is go to the one you want to and click, and that icon will open it up. And so this is where it gets a little overwhelming to people because there is a lot of stuff on the screen right now. Over here on the right, you will see a lot of different people's names. Biggest thing to keep in mind is this green circle right here means they are online. This cell phone looking thing means they're online on their cell phone. The moon means they're idle, as it says there, and if you get confused, just hover over it. And you can actually, it's a little bit more of an advanced thing, and we might go over this in more detail in a later video. But you can separate people in your server up into different titles and have them over here listed that way. And usually you'll have all that. You'll have your bots, which we can go into that in a later video. Bots are a little advanced. And then you'll have all your offline people right under that. So over here on the left, we have all the different tabs. So everything closed will start there. So we have our official links. Anything with a hashtag, it is a text channel. That means that something in there was entered in text. It is not voice. Anything with a megaphone next to it is an announcements channel. That means that the owners of the server or whoever has been given that privilege can announce things. This is run by a bot on mine. It announces to people how many people are in the server and all those things. So, next thing. So all of your categories can be collapsed down like this. And if you get into a bigger server, like a lot of the NFT ones, there's a lot of categories. So this one, you will click the drop down, and right here it's an announcement channel. This is just where I've published kind of the background story of our NFT. That's not what we're going to get into. But you can make separate channels with different announcement channels. It just kind of helps to moderate and to keep things organized and to keep people out of interfering with something that you want to just be that thing there. So you can do this. We have drop down. So like I said, there's a hashtag there. Hover over it, it says text. They've put a lot of things in here to make it easier for you. So then you click that, and it takes you into the text channel. So we can close that, and we'll open this one. All of these are text channels. Let me find a voice channel. Here we go. So right here, this has a speaker next to it. That is a voice channel. So let's go in there, and we are in. So within this channel, you can mute yourself, you can mute everyone else, and once you click undeafen, once you click, there you go. Yeah, so if you deafen, and then once you're deafened, it does it both, and once you click unmute when you're deafened, it undoes everything. So, little heads up, so if you're in a server and you just want to listen, just mute. It's polite and courteous. So you can actually turn on your camera, so you can do webcam. See, it shows right there, shows you a preview. It gives you some backgrounds for free. There are some purchasable things that you can do. We will close that. And then you can actually do a screen share, which is pretty useful, especially if you're running a meeting. I'm not going to do that right now because it'll take up bandwidth. But yeah, so those are voice channels there. And then you can actually set up private channels too if you're hosting a server, which we can get into that in a later video too. But just so you know, if there's channels with like a lock next to it, a lot of times they don't show up at all. But if they do, that's kind of what it'll look like. There's like a hashtag with a lock, there's a megaphone with a lock, there's the stage, all that stuff. So that is kind of a rough overview of some of the basics. So let's say, oh man, cool, I'm in DNJCRYPTO's server. I really want my friend to be able to join. You just go up here to this little drop-down tab. It's a little different on mobile. If you're on the mobile app, you just scroll to the top and there's actually an invite button right there. But you go up here, you click this drop-down, and then you click invite people. And then if you have friends added right here, they will show up. If you don't have them added, if it's like a Facebook friend, or say you're in the Twitter spaces and you want to share it, or whatever your social media is, you can just click this copy and send it to them that way. It does expire in 7 days, so that's just something to keep an eye on. If your friend won't open it within 7 days, that link does expire. So you'll have your server name up here once you're in, and I think that's about it. Well, I hope that video was helpful for you. If you have any questions, feel free to find me on my Discord server, or add us on Twitter and DM me there, or get a hold of the Sweaty Yeti Launch Club. We are working in collaboration with them. And yeah, hope you find this useful, and have a great day.
DNJ Crypto.